folks, and welcome back to Advent of Code. Today is day number 6. This is the second weekend day of Advent of Code of 2020. I'm Liz Fong-Jones at Liz the Gray, and I am really excited to be doing this with you all, as usual. So it's kind of been interesting to watch the amount of people who are solving every single day, and so far there actually hasn't been that much drop-off, which is really exciting because it means that people are really kind of persisting with it and sticking with it. On the flip side, though, I do feel like the difficulty curve has not ramped as quickly as previous years, so we'll see whether Eric throws us a curveball this time. But either way, it's going to be really exciting to see what happens. One thing I did want to share with you all today is I did want to share with you all that there is a slightly more efficient solution that was pointed out to me on Twitter, I think, in terms of yesterday's puzzle, which was basically translating text sequences that were actually secretly binary values and to look for the missing binary value. It turns out that once you have identified the trick that this is a set of binary values, once you transform each one into a integer, then if you just sort the list, then you can immediately look for when there's a sequence gap, and you don't need to kind of create the map or traverse it sequentially. So that was kind of the main thing about my code from yesterday that was slightly less efficient than it needed to be, but on the other hand, like, it was literally, 960 long, right? Like, it was like, when n is 1,000, it's not really a big deal to have kind of a slightly inefficient algorithm. So yeah, that's what I got going on. Yes, sorting is going to be n log n. The problem is we have to add into the hash and then we need to walk through. Yeah, okay. I think I'm not sure why I thought it was more efficient then. But anyways, it was an interesting trick that they proposed. Cool. Oh, I do not have a template yet, so I'm going to quickly run an ad while I do this template setup. That way, no pre-rolls. Okay. Go day 06 go. Go. Oh yes, the sum trick. Yes, exactly. That you keep track of the lowest number and the highest number. Yes, thank you, Epsilon. Yeah, that's absolutely correct. Keep track of the lowest number, the highest number. You can find the missing gap based off of the difference. Yes, that's what it was. Hi, Joel Jones. Thank you. Cool. So this is just getting my template ready. So that should be pretty much ready to go. And now we just have to wait for there to be a puzzle. All right. I'm really curious what this here is supposed to look like. Maybe it's supposed to look like a island or an airport. I think, oh, this is an airport. I bet this is an airport that you're taking off from. That looks like an airport or something. Cool. Thank you, Lala. Hopefully this goes well. Alrighty. What is Eric going to throw our way today? Yeah, it is true. Yesterday's puzzle can be solved as a bash one-liner. That is 100% true. That makes my head hurt a little bit. Oops. Give me day 6, please. And the puzzle is loading very, very slowly. Yep, cheers, Epsilon. Okay, regional airport, customs declaration forms. Okay. Each person's answers are in a single line. Yep. All right. So I want to get the Number of questions to which anyone answered yes. What is the sum of those counts? Okay. Anyone, even including different groups. It's fine. Okay. I am not thinking this is going to be horribly difficult. Okay. So, just going to do it this way. So, if S is, then we have a new group. All right. I think I will need this for later, so I'm going to do it this way for now. So we're just going to split this apart for each rune, and then okay, this should be pretty straightforward to just get the number of things for which anyone answered yes. And I'll leave the rest alone because I don't want to prematurely optimize. Don't use strconv, that is true. Don't need I, that's also true. Okay. So for each group, count the number of questions to which anyone answered yes, and then what's the sum of those counts? Okay, never mind. That's slightly different. Okay, so that's fine. So each group will have a list of these. That's fine. Make okay, that's fine. Let's see, and then I need sum is 0 for groups, sum plus equals length of G. That's better. All right, and so that happens here. Okay. Oh, in fact, this is just going to be, this first one is, though I don't have to deal with weird edge conditions, so that's fine. Okay. And then that's going to be groups, group num r is true. Okay. Line 27, I have a syntax error. Oh, that's because that's just this. Yep, that looks fine. Oh, oops, I have a problem. That's incorrect. That looks like this instead. Okay. All right, I think that should be correct. So we'll go ahead and pass that in. That is not correct. So what did I get wrong? Let's do the simple input really quickly. So we'll just paste that in here. So that is 11, which matches. That's correct. So what did I do wrong here? All right, let's just quickly print this to make sure that I'm on the correct track. So yes to 3, yes to 3, yes to 3, yes to only 1, yes to only 1. Okay, that should be fine. The number of questions to which anyone answered yes. What is the sum of those counts? All right, so let's run it on the complex input to see what I missed. So if I got this roughly correct, let's have a look at what some of those look like. So this input file had, oh, I know what I did wrong. I think I need that. Does that do it? No, that still is the same. 26 yes or no questions. Duplicate answers to the same question don't count. Answers are in a single line. I feel like I have this more or less correct, but my answer was wrong. And I do, this is working correctly on the sample input. So what's happening? What's going on here? And this is a presence map, so this is a set. So let's take that first one as an example really quickly. What have I done wrong here? Sum is 0. We're iterating over each group. Let's just try the simple thing first. Let's make sure that the number of groups makes sense. And let's check. What did I do wrong? If I have an empty line, I create a new group. First initial line is not empty. I should be proceeding until the very last line here. Let me just print out the very last line to make sure that I'm not missing, having an off by 1 error or something. Okay, so that is in fact yep. So that is, in fact, B. There are indeed 4 A's. There's an AB, an AC. Yeah, okay, that looks fine. Correctly skipping the new line. This is slightly mysterious, and I feel like I am losing a lot of time here that I really shouldn't be. Let me make sure that I got my input file correct. Yeah, data6.input. Let's make positively sure that this input file is exactly the same as what I was originally given. Oh, my input file was cut off. Oh no. Okay, so this page here was slow to load because the hamsters are having problems. So my input file was missing data. I'm really mad about this. I am really, really mad about this. I pasted an incomplete file. I should have checked the integrity, see how it ends LMZ. It did not end LMZ a moment ago. I am mad. Okay. We're going to run this, and it's going to work, and I'm going to be really disappointed. Yeah, see? 6542. I didn't change a single line of code, and now it works. Server hamsters. Okay. I just need to direct further questions to which everyone answered yes. Okay. Great. So now I need the part B flag. All right. So this is instead going to be int, and int. Okay, this should still work. And it does. Great. So now we need to also keep track of group size. It's just a list of ints. So okay. All right, we're going to do this, and then if, oh, I see. We can actually just do it this way. Just do it. If G, all right. I feel so bad about that. About that. I didn't check my input file. I looked for bugs in my code first rather than bugs in my input, and that feels bad, man. That feels really bad. If count is group size group. Okay. And then, okay, I think that should do it. So, let's run it on the simple input, and that is 6, that is correct. Okay, now we go ahead and run it again, and get 3299. Go ahead and paste it in here. And that is correct, and I am done. And I clearly did not place very well because, yeah, if I look at my personal stats, you can see that I came in about 2,000th, and I came in 4,000th earlier because I got my input file wrong. Eric, please turn up the difficulty, but also, like, please give your server hamster some love because, like, having the input files not finish loading within, like, you know, a couple of seconds, causing me to just Control A, Control C, Control V, and have it paste the wrong thing is that's a little painful. Okay, let's go ahead and format it. Don't really think there's any optimizations here to be had. Let's just make sure that it's roughly what I expect it to be doing, which I think it is. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to approach it. So if the input file didn't use authentication, yeah, that would be nice, but I know Erica said he doesn't want people to automatically fetch it, so there's kind of that balance. 6AB solution. And we'll go ahead and push that up to the servers, and this time my YubiKey is blinking. Okay. Cool. That is admin code demo number 6 for me. I finished it. It was a little painful, not because of any bugs in my code, but because of the server weasels. So, you know, is what it is. Great. Let's see who's still working on it, and we'll go ahead and send everyone over their way. Looks like Anthony's doing it, so let's see what he's up to. Awesome. Thanks for tuning in. See you all tomorrow about the same time, 8:55 p.m. And take care. Be safe out there.